Alright guys, I'm going to show you how we're going to start organizing our photos and stuff on the server and on your personal computer so we can easily find them. As you can see, I got a folder right here. This is just the imagery folder set up. It'll say imagery on it. Go in here. You'll see photos and videos. For photos, what we're going to do is we're going to do the title, like whatever it is, the day that we use it, whether it be we're out at the Tough Mudder doing recordings or something like that, or you're out at some random location. Just type that location right there, day, month, year, and then 001. I'll show you how that'll move up in numerical order. So 001, 002. So click in here. That's actually how your photos are going to be named as well. So raw, basically what raw is as you take the photos, that's what raw is. Like the file that it makes right as soon as you click that photo is where raw is going to go. The reason we want this is all these photos right here we don't want to be edited or played with in case we need to go back with them. So you set that raw file in there and you don't touch it anymore. If you do want to touch it, I'm going to show you how Bridge works so that you can put it in your edits folder and edit it from there. So I'm going to show you how Bridge works. Adobe Bridge right here. For those of you who haven't used it, it's kind of like it's a bridge between folders and file editing. I'm going to go into the desktop, find the folder that I just created. Right here, imagery folder setup, photos, that day right there. Click on that, click raw. So I got all my photos right here. Those are all my raw photos that I showed you in this folder right here. So they're all right here up, and you can see all the images and stuff. You can click through, you can see the different images I have that I've been taking pictures of and stuff. What I'm going to do is I'm going to rename them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say Command A, select them all, go to Tools, Batch Rename. So again, that's selecting them all with Command or Control A or right click A, double click A, whatever format, whether you have a PC or a Mac. I'm going to go to Batch Rename. Right here, we don't want to preset the format or anything, but we want to say rename in same folder. Go down here. So what we're going to do is this one's not going to allow us to name it the way I wanted to name it. So I'm going to say, hey, let's get rid of that and say text. Let's say this day I was out at in Minneapolis. So I'll say Minneapolis test shoot. I want this one to actually be the date. So I'm going to set date and date created. There's the format that we want. We actually want day first. It's easier to find because then you can remember the day. The year, we'll set them in year folders as we progress. I'm going to hit add. Then we're going to say count. We want to count it. So I want to say sequence number. I'm going to say 001. Or actually, it's going to start it automatically. So 3 digits right there. So you can look down here, current file name. We need to refresh that. Oh, this new file name, Minneapolis test shoot. So I'm going to put an underscore right here and there. Actually, I'm sorry, just right there. So it adds that little space in between the date and then an underscore right there. It's not letting me. So we'll just do it that way then. So we'll do the Minneapolis test shoot, the date, and then the ascending number. Actually, yeah, we'll do it that way. So if you have Windows, you'll do the compatibility. It doesn't matter really for the XMP data because Photoshop or whatever will read it either way. Either way, the metadata is created. But that's how you will create that. You hit rename. It'll rename all the files. Boom, they're renamed. Go in here, go into my raw. They are all renamed. Minneapolis test shoot 001, 012. These XMP files that you see, those are files that are correlated with that photo. So basically they save all the information of the photo, and as you edit it, so let's say I go in here and I want this photo and I want to edit it. So I'm going to edit. I'm going to click on it. Now I can edit. I go through here, I can change the exposure. I can go here, I can find like different lighting that I want to find. If gray, so that's the basis of the photo. I didn't like that. I actually liked it a little bit more yellow. Or blue, I'm sorry. So that's how you do that, and then you can hit open image and edit it in Photoshop. Once it opens up, if it will. There we go. It didn't. It's opening it up right now. Then there's the photo, and I can go through. I can change the levels right here if I want it to be a little bit darker or lighter, you name it, whatever. Go through and edit the photo any way I want it. So that's how we're going to set up our folder file setup, our imagery folder setup from now on. I'm thinking we should do the date first, then the title, so that we can actually have it this mixed. So what we'll do is we'll go here. Oops, I'm sorry, here. We'll do this. Again, I'm going to go Tools, Batch Rename. I'm going to exit out of here, date created, and then I'm going to hit Add, type text. This is going to be title. Title. If I can spell, right there, underscore, underscore, boom. That way, and then remember always to reset this to 1. So it'll always reset it at 1. Otherwise, you're gonna have a file starting at 107 from the last time you did a batch rename. So this is how we're gonna name them. We're gonna have the date first, with the day, the month, and then the year, the title, and then that. So I'll do this media 1. This was for a class, so media 1. So that's how it's going to be renamed right there. That's how I want it. Boomtown, and that's how we do it.